Hey guys, what's going on? Now I had to set up good, and it started. Well, this is my NXT Takeover War Games review, and both of them are going to be up today. The NXT Takeover War Games and Survivor Series 2017. So be prepared. I'm going to shoot these two videos and get them up today. Today is wrestling day. I know, I know, I know. It's supposed to be Thursday and Friday. But on pay per view weekends, Monday will probably turn into a wrestling day as well. So, with that being said, sorry if that's really loud, the headphone people. Let's talk about NXT War Games. Wow, was this a surprising pay per view for NXT? And I still call it pay per view, but it's just really a show on the WWE Network now. But I still tend to call it that way because, I'm a traditionalist and that's technically what they want to call it. Anyways, and I think they're still available on pay per view. I think you can order them on pay per view. It's kind of pointless too, but some people don't want to get the network, which I don't know why. Why not? If you're going to buy, like, at least if you're going to buy like two or three of them a year, you might as well get the network. Anyways, it started off with what was the first match? I think it was Ono and Lars, right? Was that the first match? I think it was. If I miss a match, I'm sorry. But Lars Sullivan and Cassius Ono, this match was really, 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 really good. I was surprised by this match. I didn't think it was going to be that good, to be honest. I thought it was going to go back and forth, and Ono was going to pick up the victory. I wanted Lars to win, and I'm glad he did. I'm glad he picked up the victory. They're really booking this guy. And something that I did not know was that Triple H talked about this guy. He shook his hand and said that he was going to be the next big superstar. This guy was Lars Sullivan. I didn't know that. And I thought I heard that story before, but he didn't say who he was. Lars Sullivan was the guy. So evidently he's high on the list of Lars Sullivan. And he kind of talked high of him like Braun Strowman. But I think that he knows that he needed work. And you can tell what he needs work. And the one thing I do not like about Lars Sullivan, he's got a lot of potential. The one thing I don't like is his finisher. It's stupid. It's almost like a football tackle out of the air. That's what it is. That's what it seems like. It's not very... It's kind of stupid. It's almost like Big E's finisher and almost like the flapjack that Corbin uses. I'm not a big fan of those kind of moves because legitimately all doing is hurting yourself, not the opponent in real life. So why would we? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I honestly think like no one's using the power bomb right now. I don't think they should give Lars the power bomb. I think that would work well with his character. I think it would be good. It's a power move. Even if he wanted to use like the jackknife style power bomb, I think it'd be cool. I don't know if they're trying to get rid of power bombs because I haven't really seen many of them, except from like cruiserweights and stuff using them. But anyway, yeah, Ono did a really good job. It wasn't like an all-out like wrestling classic, but I mean it was a decent little match. They both got enough offense in and kind of got to show what Lars can do, and I'm impressed. I like Lars. I want to see more. Can't believe it. Then we got what did we get next? Did we get the everything went awful quick in this. I'm trying to think what other match did we get? I thought there was another undercard match. Was there another undercard match? I'm blanking out. I'm probably missing a match here. But I think we got the Velveteen Dream Aleister Black match, which, good God, this match was really, really good. I would probably, fair to say, that this was probably match of the night. And I want to go back and watch Drew McIntyre versus seeing whatever, Andres Almas, whatever, that guy. I want to go back and see that match because I do think it was better than what I thought. But there was a lot of shenanigans going on with the network at the time, and yeah, I only want to. I'll tell you about that in a moment. But yeah, Aleister Black and Velveteen Dream, amazing match. Probably the match of the night. Stole match of the night. Besides War Games, which at time when the War Games was kind of slow and dragged, seemed like for a while. We'll talk about that. But Velveteen Dream and Aleister Black, an amazing match they put on. The story was great. If you didn't follow the story, they gave you a program at the beginning of the match. It kind of explained it. It really got you into it, which I didn't get to follow the story personally from episode to episode. So somebody that did that was probably more into it than what a person that is just watching it for the very first time. But if you were just watching it for the first time, it did get the story across. And I was hyped for the match. After watching the pre-show and seeing the program. And I did watch the last episode of NXT before the pay-per-view. So I did get a little bit of the story told with another hype video. So I liked it. Aleister Black get the win, but he said Velveteen Dream's name. Velveteen Dream. That's his name. He said that. So I'm kind of wondering, hopefully they continue the feud, but maybe that means they're going to move on. And Aleister Black possibly may challenge for the world title, or I don't know. I have no idea what they're doing. No clue, especially what happened during the title match. So we'll find out. I believe it was the women's championship match. This match was a little bit, I don't know. Okay, I thought it was good, but I thought it could have been so much more. Like, I really do think that Kairi Sane hardly got any offense whatsoever. Like, she wasn't even hardly in the match. So leads me to believe that she is not under contract with NXT. And they only booked her for this one match to come in and do this match and not to do very much. Just so that she's in the match and she doesn't have to get pinned and she doesn't take the final blow, to lose the match. But Ember Moon ends up winning. I didn't really know who was going to win this. It could have went either way. Like, any of the four competitors could have, won. And they all got their fair share of offense. Like I said, Kairi Sane didn't seem like she got much at all. And I did really think that Nikki Cross or Ember Moon was going to win the title. Peyton Royce had a shot. I really did think that she could have won, and people would have believed it. She would have been over enough to where she would have been, credible as an NXT champion. So, exciting that Ember Moon won it. Goes along with the whole story. Asuka handed her the championship. I thought that was kind of cool. I kind of wished you would have seen Asuka just lay her out in the middle of the ring, and then whoever's going to challenge Asuka come out, or Ember Moon come out next. Maybe Cross will get back in the ring and DDT Ember Moon or something like that, or Peyton Royce. I wish that would have happened, or something to set up for something on NXT TV, but they don't think about that, and I kind of wish they would, kind of like what New Japan does. You kind of know who the next challenger is, and that's kind of cool. I would have loved to see Ruby Riott come down and just get in Ember's face, and start the next feud. It'd be interesting. But Ember Moon is your new NXT Women's Champion. I'm excited. Then we got the World Heavyweight Championship match. So here's when the shenanigans happen on the network with me. So I paused it at a couple times. One, my son took his bath, so I had to pause the video, and I'm like, go take your bath. I had to upload the Alpha Music video, I believe, that went up. Or the 5 songs. I think it was 5 songs you should hear. I uploaded that Saturday night. So I did that. While he was doing that, I had it paused. So we watched some more. I paused it again. My wife called twice before we got to this match. Paused it the second time. When the world title match started, it jumped forward when Drew McIntyre, as soon as Drew McIntyre got in the ring, the network jumped forward. I've never seen it jump forward. I think it only jumped forward one time before, and it was during WrestleMania, and it jumped forward 3 matches or something crazy like that. But it jumped forward literally 10 minutes, 5-6 minutes into the match. And I'm like, whoa! And I'm trying to rewind it. When I rewinded it, it went all the way to the War Games match. So I'm seeing stuff during the War Games. I'm like, no, I want to see this. I want to see this. So I rewind it still, and you know what it lands on? I'm trying to get the guy's name right. And it was it. And Almas. I'm just gonna say Almas. Almas winning the NXT Championship, and I'm like, Well, we know who won the match, son. So I tried to write it still, and it won't go. The farthest it would go, it was like a part where they were fighting on the outside. That was the part, and I think that was like 6, 7 minutes. I think that was like 5, 6 minutes into it. So missed the first 5 minutes of it, but I want to go check it out. I think they did a great job. The most of the match that I've seen, I was completely impressed. Almas showed what he could do. He showed before that he could wrestle, and I don't understand why they didn't go with him and push him farther. And I'm happy that they had to give him the belt because of what happened to Drew McIntyre. I don't think they had any plans on giving him the belt. I don't think the plan was to drop the belt to Almas. I think Drew was supposed to beat him and hold on to the title. But I do think that Drew has an injury to his arm or something, so he'll probably be out for probably 6 months. I'm assuming he's going to be out for at least 6 or more months because it seemed like a very serious injury. For hold on, I got Hulu on. It's like doing stuff. Okay, so I do think that Drew's going to be out for a while. Almas has the belt. I think they should run with it. I think they should give Almas an opportunity. I don't think they should just drop the belt automatically to maybe Aleister Black or something. I don't think they should do that. I think they should keep it on Almas. Give him an opportunity. Have him run with the ball. I think that this could be an opportunity to show how big of a star he could be. And I think he has potential to be a star. He can talk. He can wrestle. He has a manager. She can talk. She can wrestle. She can get physical. It's like he has the entire package right there. Why not use him? So I think it was kind of karma happening for Almas, seeing Andre seeing Almas. I don't know. I can't figure out his name. Anyways, he's your new NXT World Champion. Crazy War Games. And if I missed the match, I apologize. Did I miss a match? I don't know. Anyways, War Games. Sanity versus Undisputed versus Authors of Pain and Roderick Strong. It was pretty crazy. There were some crazy spots in the match. So here's the thing about this War Games. Supposedly it's different. And it wasn't the only difference. Like 5-on-5 was what normally War Games was. But then they had that one year in WCW. There was like 3 teams and they did some funky stuff. I don't know what the difference is. There you go. I have a video of that saying the differences. I don't know. But anyways, the War Games match, it was good. It was a bit, pretty much, this was a spot fest. They had planned spots. They did the spots. Blah, 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 blah. Killian Dane looked like $1 million. I would not be surprised if Sawyer Fulton comes back. Which, where the hell is Sawyer Fulton anyway? He's in the damn video game. And he hasn't yet to come back. It's been like a year or more. Where's this guy at? Is he coming back? Anyways, I kind of wonder if Killian Dane's going to get over, like, popular with the fans. Because he seems to be pretty over with the fans. And I think that he did like a coast-to-coast during the War Games match. Psh, please, dude. That guy is ready. Sanity is ready to go up. But the thing is, that's why I want to wonder is, like, where's Sawyer Fulton in all this? Like, is he going to, they're just going to package him as something else now and bring him in since he had to leave Sanity? And basically, like, all the storylines that were important with Sanity, like, Sawyer Fulton had nothing to do with them. So they basically might as well just call him something else and bring him in. So we'll find out, I guess, later on. I don't know where the hell Sawyer Fulton's at. Maybe they released him. But, great match. Started off with Roderick Strong, Eric Young. Edric Young? I don't know who Edric Young is, but Eric Young was in the ring. I almost said Steve Corino. Nope. He is in the Performance Center, I'm pretty sure. Adam Cole. Why I could not remember his name? That's crazy. Anyways, they started the match really, really good. Adam Cole showing what he could do. I'm sold on Adam Cole. He is awesome. He does a lot of cool stuff. I think he has potential. He definitely has potential. But the land of the big guys is not ready for Adam Cole. That's all I'm saying. Could be the opposite way around. But anyway, great match. Undisputed comes down. There was the first team released. Um, they do a lot of kicking and stuff. Pretty good. Others of Bang come down. Oh my God. Insanity ensues. Not yet. Not sanity ensue. Insanity, because they are throwing wrestlers into the other ring. I almost thought they were going to break Adam Cole's neck. I was like, Jesus Lord, please don't kill anybody. There was a lot of spots during this match where I'm like, God, no, stop. Please don't do that. That was wrong. Anyways, crazy match. Then Sanity comes down, and Killian Dane is throwing weapons into the ring and crap. It gets crazy then. That's when the business really picks up. Like, you were seeing wrestling and people doing stuff, but it was like basic stuff and some cool little spots when it was Justin. But when everybody gets in there, stuff starts going down. It starts getting crazy in that match. I'm telling you, if anybody did not see NXT Takeover War Games, you need to get the network. You need to watch the pay-per-view. You need to watch the show. Great show. Incredible. If you want to know what NXT can bring, this has all the potential. Let's take all these characters and just replace them with matches that we could see on the main roster if Triple H was in charge. We could see a storyline like this. We could see a Braun Strowman versus Samoa Joe in the same kind of match we got between, Ono and Lars. We could see Goldust versus Finn Balor in a same kind of a move. Same. Who would be the equivalent to Aleister Black? There's not really an Aleister Black. But we could see something like a Goldust versus an Aleister Black. The same kind of thing done right there. I mean, or Finn Balor, they could do a kind of same thing. You could see, AJ Styles versus. There's the possibilities is endless. And in War Games, I mean, good Lord, man. I would love for War Games to happen on the main roster. That would be amazing. I would love to see that. And I think within 5 years, I bet we'll get War Games on the main roster. Because I think Vince will look at that and go, I want that. Or if he steps down and lets other people start making big decisions like that, they're going to go, let's put War Games on one of the pay-per-views. Because I think that'd be awesome. I don't know what would happen. I don't know if they would just make it a part of like Extreme Rules War Games or something like that. That's probably more than likely what they would do. In just some years they would put like War Games, but I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, Undisputed Era wins War Games. Incredible. I kind of thought they had to do that because their first pay-per-view, they've got to make an impact. They've got to win. They've got to set the tone for what they're going to do to NXT. And they won. It was really, really cool. One cool thing I'll talk about is Roderick Strong came out in the Authors of Pain gear. He came out in camo and a thing over his face and a helmet. It's so awesome. I was so flipping out over that. And my son didn't understand, but I was like, oh my God, he's wearing an outfit like the Authors of Pain. Why? It's awesome though. And locking them in shark cages on the ring thing, that was awesome. I think what WCW did, I think they had the regular cages like they used to like hang above the ring and lock managers outside the ring, and like they use those kind of cages, which was basically just a chain link fence in a small square and locked up, whatever. Pretty cool. I like the shark cage idea. It's kind of the WWE style thing to come up with, but I think it's still pretty cool. I did like there was a botch during the when they were going the lights was going and it went Undisputed Era. They got that right, but when they went to do to go to stop on Authors of Pain, they stopped on they stopped on Sanity first, and it was like, and they stopped on it for like a good long like minute, and then it flipped to Authors of Pain, and I'm like, what the world was that? You need to talk to that guy. Stop. That's a pretty important job. Who gave that guy the job? Because he sucks, or he or she, whatever, whoever was doing it, they messed up. Anyways, that's my review overall. NXT Takeover War Games. I would probably give an A minus. The only thing I would give, reason why I would give it an A minus, is because at certain times during the show, there was things that would happen. But I want to give kudos to Drew McIntyre though. Is that during the match, during the ending of the match, you could tell that something was off. Something was weird, and I kind of knew that he was. I guarantee you, he was injured because I think that Triple H mentioned this. And by the way, oh my God, NXT, get your shit together. You got the game talking about NXT. That's the one place you should be having your best audio people working with. They had the audio all jacked up during the YouTube video with them talking to Triple H. That is the one thing people want to hear, what Triple H has to say, what he thought about the NXT show. One of the things that I watch, like, I always watch that, but I couldn't really watch it this time because I watched the longer one, but the bits and pieces, which I don't know if he said something different during those, but I think there was like a Q&A. I didn't watch that because I'm like, no. Their audio is all jacked up. I won't be able to hear it because it was late at night and I was listening to, I didn't have to work Saturday. But what am I going to do? But anyways, my wife was in the room, my son's in the other room, they're trying to sleep, and I had that sucker turned up like way high, the volume, because the volume was like really, really low set for some reason. I'm like, oh, what was going on? You guys got to get your shit together. That's all I'm saying. Jesus Lord. Oh, what was I going to complain? Yeah, but Drew was injured, and he said, Triple H said something about he got injured at the beginning, like earlier on in the match. So he wrestled that entire match. They wrestled for quite a bit of time. So kudos to Drew for continuing to wrestle and being able to work with that problem with his arm. But I mean, the arm is not really, like, unless they were doing a lot of arm holds, which I don't really think they did. Like, I bet it got hit a lot with legs and, you know, when they were falling and stuff. I bet he fell on it a bunch of times. It probably didn't help it. But, you know, kudos to Drew for being able to work through that. You know, the wrestlers do that all the time. And some wrestlers can handle it, some can't. I think there's some wrestlers that will ask to end the match. But, you know, Drew went on for a good while. And he probably was talking to them and said, hey, you know, I need to drop the belt. I'm injured. I'm hurt. Tell me I need to drop the belt because I'm hurt. And I guarantee you that's what they're doing. The whole time they're wrestling, I bet the referee's saying, Triple H says no. Triple H says no. And then finally it's like, I'm hurt. And I guarantee you they're probably like, all right, fine, drop it to him. They're probably like, we don't want Almas as our NXT champion. It's not happening. We don't want a Mexican as a world champion. Cause you know it's true. You know it's true. It's damn true. Anyways, that's my review. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below. NXT Takeover War Games. Should I put 2017? I don't know. Anyways, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know how it works. It's YouTube, for God's sakes. See you guys later. Keep rocking.